All right, hey everyone, it's Wednesday morning. It's time for a weather update for the next couple of days. We've got a couple of chances for some heavy, gusty thunderstorms, and that chance will be back with us as we head into the upcoming weekend as well. So I'll try to keep this fairly brief, but we do have a few things to talk about this morning. The weather is quiet as of 9 a.m. We still have a blanket of clouds overhead, but we also have a warm front tracking our way. And this is the front that will be responsible for a big change in our temperatures this afternoon. We stayed in the 60s yesterday. It was cool compared to average. Average is about 70. I think we'll do a lot better than that today. Middle, if not upper 70s throughout the area this afternoon. In the meantime, showers are off to our west. I'm expecting this line of showers to kind of weaken some as it tracks east into some drier air over the next handful of hours. All right, the Storm Prediction Center, part of the National Weather Service, does have all of Ohio and western PA outlooked in what we call a marginal risk of severe weather today. Marginal risk is kind of a 1 on a 1 to 5 scale. It's on the lower end of things, but it's a day where there could be some thunder later this afternoon and especially into early this evening. And any storm that manages to get going could be a little bit on the feisty side. That band of showers off to our west this morning, it may arrive as a scattering of showers mid to late afternoon. So going to the early evening, though, this is when we probably have our highest risk of thunder, right around, kind of an hour or two on either side of sunset this evening. So say between 6 and 10, something like that. And again, I don't expect the coverage to be huge with this, but a couple of these could be a little bit feisty. And so we want to bring your attention to that. Now, as the risks today, late in the day, would be damaging wind gust, maybe some hail, and we can't 100% rule out an isolated tornado. All of these things are on the low end of the risks, but they're not 0% risks. So we do want to mention that as far as what the risks are later on today. Now, as we go into Thursday, we have a cool front, a real weak one, sliding our way. As we go through the second half of the day, this will be interesting to see what happens. First of all, let me show you tomorrow's severe weather outlook. The SPC, the Storm Prediction Center, does have us outlined in what we call a slight risk of severe weather. Slight is one category above where we are today. It's kind of a 2 on a 1 to 5 scale. Notice it goes up to an enhanced risk in central and eastern parts of PA. So the risk overall is outlined to be higher tomorrow, and I'll show you our model here for the late afternoon hours. Now, it'll be interesting to see tomorrow where thunderstorms start to bubble as we go into the afternoon. There could be some isolated activity in the morning that, if that were to occur, that would actually probably reduce our thunderstorm chances some in the afternoon. The fewer raindrops and clouds we have in the morning, maybe the chances of seeing some stuff pop in the afternoon would be higher. Right now, one of our models is placing a lot of this activity south and east of us. I just showed you that map showing the slight risk goes back to about here. There's a chance that a lot of this tries to fire south and east of Youngstown. I do think overall the highest risk for severe weather on Thursday, later afternoon into the evening, the highest risk is indeed going to be the farther south and east away from Youngstown you are. But that being said, I don't want to rule anything out throughout the area just yet. This is just one model I'm showing you here, showing things firing south and east as we go through the afternoon hours. Then our attention turns to Saturday, with another front coming in. SPC does have our area outlooked for what should be at least a slight risk of severe weather across all of northern and eastern Ohio and western PA. This would be during the second half of the day Saturday. I don't think Saturday is a total washout or anything. It's Memorial Day weekend. A lot of people have outdoor plans. The morning should be generally okay. Shower and thunderstorm chances increase as we go through the second half of the day, and some of those could be pretty feisty as well. And even though we will carry the chance of showers and storms throughout the holiday weekend, the risk for some heavy gusty ones and severe weather is likely to be highest here on Saturday. This is also likely to be our hottest day of the holiday weekend. Ahead of that front, we should get into the mid-80s with a noticeable increase in humidity as well. So, all right, we've got 3 days to keep an eye on. One is today with just isolated stuff later in the day, but a couple of them could be feisty. We've got to keep an eye on tomorrow. Second half of the day, thunderstorms could be locally strong or severe. Again, highest risk south and east of Youngstown, it appears. And after a nice day Friday, as we kick off the weekend, we have to be weather aware as well. More updates from me, of course, throughout the day on social media, and I'll see you on TV this evening, 21 News at 6 and 11. Enjoy your Wednesday.